Ah. If it doesn't burn, how do I automatically harvest this? Have I missed a tool? Locator... No, it would... I mean, there are drones, right? Knocks the digger drone, which digs autonomously. Okay. Digger drone. Is this right? Drone fleet. Increases the max number of active drones by 1. Ooh. Okay, well... I have no idea. I mean, it's making sand. It's slow, but it obviously does the job, right? Okay. So what we have to deal with now is whatever the synthesizer is. Fluorinol to bauxite. Takes power. What I can do is I can... Is this correct? Oh, I'm going to need to... just contain it. Blop. Wow, that's easy, huh? How much energy did that use? It's not awful. Okay, that makes bauxite. And that needs to go into a shaker. Oh, fuck. That just produces, doesn't it? Okay. Right. What is this going to produce? This transforms into bauxite. Then we put this into a shaker, and this makes... What does this make? There's only one product. That makes my life easier. Okay, so we have bauxite. Okay, so we can get rid of this one. I was worried there's going to be some sort of fancy residue, but it seems okay. There we go. Ooh, it's all shifting hues. That's pretty. Okay. So, this is a fluid, right? So I can actually move this via a pipe. We can pump this into here. this. Pump. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, wait. Through that. That is a lot of everything. I'm sure it's fine. Can I can't use the fan here, right? This is way too heavy. Yeah. Like, if I could shift the particles about a bit, so they will, like, spread out evenly across the shakers, and they would be shaken quickly. Great! The aura extractor is now available in the tech tree. Place it to extract aura light to trigger crystallization. The nanobot swarm and use the nanobot swarm to mine extract aura from the resulting crystal growth. I just wanted gold from sand. Keep feeding the aura field until saturation reaches the expansion threshold. What am I doing? What is that? Ho! Unlocks the volcanizer for spawning lava. Ooh. For spawning lava. Void gun. Which uses void juice. Swarm capacity. Increase aura extracted nanobot count from... Okay. Not available yet. I need aura? Uses void juice. What do I need? Ore extractor. Ore extractor? Oh. Wow, okay. Oh, to control the swarm. I don't know what that is. Okay, so there's something mining something. It's slowly building. It's building slowly, and I need 10,000. Siphons prismite from the ore buffer in the world. Okay. What is prismite? I'm out of energy. I'm out of water. No, I'm not out of water, I'm out of snow. This is why I need water production. Because to produce... This is like the expanded power setup, right? It's exactly the same as this, but there's snow makers here. But it takes water to fill in the snow, right? But that water gets eaten up so quickly. Put a thermal buffer there. So I have to keep manually refilling this. Just to keep the power supply going. And that's mainly my bottleneck, is having the water to... either having the water or having the patience to keep putting snow down to power these steam turbines. Just so these thermal buffers go negative, whatever. Do I need a specific amount of aura to unlock this slot? Like the first in this tree? Do I have to reach the 10,000 mark to get these? The pump has stopped. Why has the pump stopped? Oh, I know why the pump stopped. Because this has turned solid. Because the power has been used. So I can smash it to refill it. It's essentially free energy, so long as I have something to destroy it with. Which I probably could have used the digger drones, right? But I want to turn this into aura instead. So, what's the quick way of destroying this? Oh. How does it burn? Oh. It does burn. Cool. Oh, there's a ring that's getting bigger over time. So I have to... I'm so sorry, I've just noticed that the volume is way up. That's probably been up for a while, huh? Whoops. Where was it? Oh yeah. So... Organizer for spawning lava. That's just gold. Add edges swarm nanobots that automatically orbit the aura extractor. Increase aura nanobot count. Right. I think I'm going to have to, like before, step away and do some things off camera again. And let this build up and do what it's going to do, but also build some factories. Before I step away for the time being, though, I'm going to investigate this nonsense. So we get flower soil. Flower soil turns into this stuff, right? Whatever this stuff is. Void petals interacts with red sand and moon hop. So let's get a bunch of void petal. In what way does this interact with red sand? Do I get... there isn't like an in-game encyclopedia, is there? Is there production? This is just building stuff. So this is just telling me it interacts with red sand. I have some over here. Apparently other things are mixed with it, okay. Yeah, so there's our void petal. And here is our red sand. Blah, blah, blah. So what does this do then? Void petal, red sand. Void bloom. Wait, that's the blah 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 blah. Converts void bloom into fluxite. Yes. Whoop. Only what's... Oh, only one flux emanator exists at a time. Okay. I don't know what I'm going to expect here. Blop. Oh, interesting. Conveyor belt? Okay. Well, it's slow, but it's making. And I can just dig this, right? And it gives me flux. Ah! I have... this guy. Red Weaver creates wed sand. Red sand. I only have a couple of drones though, don't I? And they're currently making... diddly bit of sand down here. At least they were. What? Are they having trouble? Why is... they appear to have solidified. That's another thing I have to think about then, isn't it? Okay. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So... I can make void stuff. Void... the black hole makes the void seed. The void seed goes into the planters. I have to... what am I doing? I have to... Why'd I put it so far away? I didn't put it at all, did I? I got rid of it. Rift. Mwah! Okay. So this makes the void seed makes the void flower soil I have to destroy. And that makes void petals. Void petals has to be combined with red sand. It doesn't really mix very well. So I have to... gosh, how do I do that? I mean, there is the advanced filter, right? Where is this? Advanced filter. I can tag multiple things here, right? Yes. Solid, liquid, and gases. And this does drop the petals through. It does not burn, does it? No. So the flame-throwing thingy-me-bob, this one, the pyro dispenser, that's not going to work. I suppose I could try magma. I don't think that would work either. Do I have the lava? The volcanizer. I want this. Void gun. Uses void juice. Oh yeah, how do I get void juice? Looks like I fill it with the void juice. How does one get void juice? These are free. Unlocks the prismatic well. Drains the prismite buffer and emits prismite below at a fixed rate. Must be built outside a disk of an ore extractor. Its purpose remains unknown for now. Oh, is that the limit of the early access? Unless there's more after this. There is more. Prismaline wall. Unlocks the prismaline well, which siphons prismaline from the ore buffer into the world. I'm unsure what that's for. I have this stuff. At least I have access to this stuff, but I don't... Does it hang on. Prismite. Does this drain? I mean, my aura is going up. Doesn't look like it's draining. Well, if it's fine, I'll leave it going. Anyway, back to the void. I need to think about the void. There's 3 things I'm making in one space. I need to move the petals into the red sand, and I need to filter out the product of that into its own area. The problem here is that these are going to... They're going to pile up, aren't they? I'm gonna produce too much of one. Where is this? It looks like prismite is there. What's going on here? No, weird. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of one thing, and that's going to clog up the factory, right? Because I don't have an abundance of red sand, because that requires digging. I mean, I can filter it out of the mine. That's easy enough done, because I'm already doing it here. But I have to come up with a way of mixing the petals in the red sand, and then filtering out the void bloom, and then putting the void bloom into here. More snow. Maybe we can find a new teleporter. I would also... The void bloom also mixes with moonhog, doesn't it? Hello? Nothing? Oh, okay. Let's just descend into this madness. There is... stuff. Cool. Swarm capacitor. Yes, please. Void juice. I appear to be at the bottom. At least I can't descend any further from that. What's over here? Mine! There's a lot of fluxite. Can I upgrade my rocket launcher? Because that's the thing I'm using. Mine. 5 rockets. There's a lot of fluxite, holy hell. How far this way can I go? Oh, I can actually go really far both directions, can't I? I don't know if this is the bottom down here. It looks like it might be the bottom. I might have hit bedrock there. But I can definitely go sideways quite a bit, can't I? I can legitimately play via like this. That's interesting. No, no. Ice is meltable. It's just snow. Wow. Woo-wee, wah, wah. Wah. Anyway, I'm going to go away for a bit and build some more factories off camera. I shall see you later. Cheerio. Madness. Threshold confirmed. The Aurafil is saturated enough to stabilize the next expansion boundary. Open the tech tree and authorize factory tier 7 when ready. Okay. Prismaline wall, yes. Unlock tier 7. Congratulations, you... Oh, no! You've reached the end of satisfactory early access. The factory is just getting started. Bigger systems, deeper interactions, and ancient secrets beneath the dunes await upcoming updates. Ah, that explains why I can't get under there then. Oh. Well, in any case, I am going to try and optimize what I've got, even if I can't continue. I hope... Do you reckon if they add stuff that I can still play this save? Maybe. But anyway, I will keep going for the time being. I want to try and better this factory. And mine as much as I can from underground if I've got any more secrets down there. Because there is this stuff as well, isn't there? This MacGuffin. Anyway. Later.